Hello everyone, GeoMotivates is here. Make the right choices in society. Making the right choice will actually save you from consequences that you could be making if you made the wrong decision. A lot of people in this world don't understand the difference between what right or wrong is. They know of right or wrong, but they don't understand what right or wrong is. And what I mean by that is that a lot of people, a lot of wicked people, and think that those decisions are right based off of how they feel about that action. Just because you feel that an action is right doesn't mean it is right. You understand? Because a lot of people do not understand that when you make an action, it creates consequences. But those consequences, it can reflect on your reputation. Based off the situation, it could rip you off in a point where you're in a bad position. Because great decisions can save you so you won't be in predicaments you can't get out of. But if you make the wrong decisions, it's hard to get out of that situation. It's like lying. You continue to lie, so it's harder for you to tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, then there's consequences behind you holding that lie and then telling the truth later on. Make the right choices because you don't know what type of situation you're in, but it's only depending on you to make that right decision. It's not no one else making that decision for you. You are your own man or woman to make that decision. Because so many people just try to put themselves in a position that they can't get out of. And they think that that decision is right. They think that the right decision that they made is right. Ask God if that is the right decision, ladies and gentlemen. Because we as people always think that this is right, this is right, this is right, or this is wrong. We're deciding if it's right or wrong. Instead of deciding on what right or wrong is, let's ask God what right or wrong is, instead of always thinking about which one is right or wrong. Because a lot of people always question themselves on what right or wrong is. But do they ask God on if they're making the right decision? Or when they are almost making a wrong decision, what consequences that they're going to be in? You always got to weigh your pros and cons when it comes to making decisions and making the right choice. Because a lot of people go head and first, not their mind. They think that when they make that decision, it's going to resolve all their problems based off what the situation is, based off of what choice you're making. Make the right choice in society because that right choice can save you. That righteousness can save you with the power of God when you ask Him what right is and when you flow into the right path. Because flowing in the right path gives you righteousness and gives you the understanding of the wisdom that God is giving you. But you will not understand the right choice as long as you get God's wisdom. And if you want to change the decisions and the choices that you have in life, change yourself. It's cool to pray to God about different things and to change things. Prayer changes things. It doesn't change yourself. Because prayer changes things, but choices change you. The choices you make changes your actions. Because if you change your actions, then that will determine on the decisions that you make and the choices that you make in life. Because you got to understand, a lot of people in society and in this world want to dictate on their own conclusion being right, on their own hypothesis being right, on things that they don't even know the information of being right. People don't even do the research to see if it's right. They think they know it all, and they want to assume that it's right. I would rather want to research and not know something instead of assume that I know something, so I make the right choice. Making the right choice will also sacrifice yourself from saying, let me first know if I'm making the right choice or not. Let me first think about the decision I make. Think about making the right choice before you do them. Think before you act. Don't act and then think about it. Because if you act and then you made the wrong decision, you didn't think about it and you put yourself in a position that you can't get out of it. Make the right choice, ladies and gentlemen. Because making the right choice will protect you, will save your family, will save you. You will obtain wisdom from God of the right decision that you made. So it's a blessing that you were able to make that decision for yourself. And no one else is making that decision. People are helping you make that decision, but you are making that decision on your own. Understand, y'all, that just because people give you advice on making decisions, they're not making the decision for you. I'm 19 years old. My mom, she helps me make decisions, but she doesn't make the decision for me. That's on my own. I'm making my own decisions. God has helped me make that decision. But my mom is helping me make that decision. She's not making that decision for me. Like, everything is not handed down. Not everything is handed down to you. You have to work for it. And you have to make the right decision. Making the right decision depicts the consequences that you have in life. Because at the end of the day, who does it fall on? On you. Not your parents, not your friends, not anyone else in the world but you. Because you are the only person that made that decision. No one forced you to do anything. Because if people force you to make a decision that you don't like, then don't go forward with that decision. If you are uncomfortable in a position where you don't want to make that decision, don't make that decision. If people say, oh yeah, let's go over here, let's go to this house and catch it on fire, for example. No, I'm not doing that. Because I know what the right choice is. And the right choice is to not go with y'all and burn up a house for no reason. Because this whole world is crazy, y'all. Just understand that. And don't let no one force you into making a decision. Make that decision for yourself and think about it before you act. Because at one point, I was manipulated to making a bad decision, knowing that that person didn't do anything to me, knowing that that decision wasn't even worth it. Because at the end of the day, you got to also understand, is that decision worth it? Is the decision that you made worth it for you? Is it going to help you? You're not just making the right choice or the wrong choice, or you're not just thinking about that choice. You're also thinking, will that choice help you, save you? And that's why you got to weigh out the pros and cons. The verse of the day is Proverbs 2:11. Wise choices will watch over you. Understanding will keep you safe. Always understand that the wise choice is the right choice. And that wise choice will protect you from making a wicked choice. So continue to make the right choice in society. And always understand what the right choice is in society. Don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Stay blessed.